and we're here with Shaodow. Nice to meet you, brother.
Good to see you.
Yo, this is, what is it, the second time now meeting you at Comicon?
Yeah.
First time you came as a cat ski. That's right. We had a couple more members that time.
You were rolling deep.
Yes.
Yeah, you were looking for the Bijou, right?
That's right.
This is the funny thing, I'm going off on this tangent, but this is a funny thing I find with the cut skate. It's like, why are you man rolling too deep? You do realise that you're literally fighting bioweapons. All of you roll out like in pain, and all them man rolled out. Who's stopping them?
Well, you see, then you would have no plot. It would have been the end of the room with a couple of...
Imagine Pain and Itachi rolled together along with flipping Heated. Who's stopping them?
Over. All right. Any more anime hot takes for you?
I've got so many.
I know last year you was on Eren Yeager. Yeah. You said he was a pagan.
He is a pagan though. That's never changed. It's on site for that. I'll kick him in the face. How you mean?
Why though?
What do you mean? Why he murdered over 80% of the world's population?
Is that a bad thing?
I mean, it depends on your life, but I kind of think it is, yeah. He stepped on children.
Alright, draw the line.
I always draw the line at children. You know who doesn't draw the line at children? Hisoka.
That guy's
that's true.
At least he waits for them to grow up.
No, he doesn't know. I can give you at least 2 separate incidents where that brother needs to be on a list.
True.
Okay, so more hot takes, right? Denji from Chainsaw Man is a quintessential shonen protagonist. He's like the perfect shonen protagonist. All this brother wants to do is have a good life and touch boobs. Like that's like 90. That's like I would say that's a good 70 to 80% of the shonen anime like watching list. It's like they can agree with that. There's men and women who can agree with that.
Yeah. Okay.
Right? Yeah, thank you. We got an agreement right there.
It's saucy.
Right, yeah.
Indeed, I like it.
Hot take. Did I tell you my One Piece hot take?
No. Unless One Piece is terrible.
This one is called watch. How dare you? Those words don't go in the sentence. Those words don't go in the sentence together.
It's slightly long. Drawn out. Outplayed.
Are you right? Listen, the greatest piece of media ever. That's not even a hot take, that's like a freezing cold take. If it was not in the form of a cartoon,
I'm burning up right now.
Oda would be on the greatest writers of all time list. In fact, that guy is one of the biggest sellers, the best-selling authors of all time.
You know what? I would 100% agree with you. If it wasn't a cartoon, I'd probably take it a lot more serious.
But how far into it are you?
I am 197.
That's why.
I love it.
But you see, the thing is,
I've done it too. I've read
197. That's a lot.
It's a slog.
That's the time most animes are finished.
I'm going to be really real with you. It's a slog. But at some point, you're going to watch it and you're going to be like, I actually love these characters. Like they feel like real people. And then you start seeing Oda will introduce a character in like episode 15 that you don't see until episode 300. And this guy's a bad man. And you're like, how have you been holding this character away from me? The level of what's the word I want?
Suspense?
No. Self-discipline to not spunk your best characters up the wall. Like this guy, like we are in episode 1,100 and something. He's introducing characters that we've known about for time, but we've never seen them do anything. And we're like,
okay.
You know what I mean?
I've never heard it been put that way before.
That's because people aren't about One Piece like I'm about One Piece. Listen, One Piece is. I wouldn't be doing what I'm doing if not for One Piece. Like,
that's a strong statement. That's more than a hot take.
I started out my career traveling around the country selling my CDs from a backpack, right? I would watch One Piece on the days where I felt like I didn't want to do this.
Wow.
And looking at Luffy and thinking, this brother keeps telling everybody, I want to be king of the pirates. And people are laughing in his face and he's still doing it. Let me do that for me. Let me tell you what my dream is. And you laugh in my face until one day you stop laughing in my face because you know what? I'm kind of somewhere and you're like, right, he's actually
that's right.
You know what I mean?
Like what you're doing now.
Right, yeah. So my career started from nothing in the same way that Luffy started out of a barrel in the middle of the sea. Now my man's stepping up to the biggest pirates on the sea. And people are like, yo, this guy is, you know what I mean? Like, it's not an overnight thing. Like, One Piece is the tale of how you become somebody from nothing. That's what I love it.
You know what?
And that's why it takes long.
You know
Because that
what?
stuff takes long.
After that, you just gave it about 6 more episodes.
Okay, alright, I'll take it. So here's my hot take, right? Tell me where you're at in One Piece, so I don't spoil anything. What's happening?
One Piece? Well, you know what? It's okay because I kind of.
You're one of them TikTok watchers, isn't it?
No, I actually want to watch the whole thing.
Okay, good.
I actually been told skip the fillers. I'm like, no, but I want to see
Fillers you can live
everything.
without. The fillers you can live without. There aren't actually that many fillers, though.
You're like just under 200.
Yeah,
What's happening?
So basically, what's happening? They're at the fort, right, and they're trying to get the gold back from the fort to leave.
That's a filler, but it's a really good filler. That's a filler I'd say don't skip. The hedgehog fort, right? That's a really good filler.
Skip it, don't skip it.
No, don't skip it. Don't skip it. It's funny. It's got its moments. So here's my hot take, right? So let's just come off of Skype here.
Yes,
I
that's
now
right.
understand why you're fatigued. Skype here is a... The funny
that
thing
was-
funny thing...
You know what gets me? You know what gets me before you start?
Yeah.
It's the fact that I've already grieved for certain characters
Yeah.
that are gone.
Yeah.
And then in the end, it's like, oh no, they're alive. I'm like,
I hate that. But okay,
And
he stops that nonsense. But here's the
With
thing, right?
Energy.
Skype is long. It's one of the most important arts in the entire series. But we don't learn that till like now.
wow,
That's all I'm
okay.
gonna say. No spoilers. That's all I'm gonna say. Right. So the Straw Hats are prisoners on their own ship. You want to hear this? The Straw Hats are prisoners on their own ship, and they're all suffering from Stockholm syndrome. Right now, let me land. Anytime anybody tries to leave the crew, Luffy hunts them down, and he won't let them leave.
Right.
And I'm gonna work based on where you're at. Now he tried to leave the crew. What did they do? They went and found her and dragged her back. And she was like,
Yeah.
and Arlong was like, she's my crew member. And Luffy was like, nah, she's mine. Grabbed her by her hair and took her onto the ship, right? Yeah? Zoro was almost dead, and Luffy was like, no, get up, bruv. Come on, we got places to go, right?
Yeah.
There's characters who tried to, I can't say anymore because I don't want to spoil it, but characters who tried to leave this ship, and Luffy goes, no. I'm staying here. One brother tries to leave, and Luffy goes, I'm not eating again until you come back.
What?
If that doesn't sound like an abusive relationship.
true. I remember that.
Right?
I remember that.
I will starve to death
That
if you don't come back.
Wow.
Is that manipulative?
Yeah, that's high.
Like if you did that to a woman,
Yeah.
you'd be talking to some police, right? So everybody on the ship, everybody on the ship's like, oh, it's just a funny guy. No, they're prisoners. So there you go. That's my hot take.
Love that. Love that.
And with that, Kurida, Shaodow. Thank you, my brother.
Thank you.